Hello, my souls, and welcome to Blacksad. Specifically, Blacksad Under the Skin. I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to adjust some of the volumes. Like, specifically the music volume.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that...
Hello, Freeman. Hello, Scar. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Andy. Oh, shit. I completely forgot there's a language setting. Okay. So, okay. Voices and text should be English. I am going to have the tutorials on screen. And let's get into this, shall we? Well, this is a little gruesome. I'm sorry, just that screen. Using, this interactive drama uses similar controls to other games of its genre. Do you still want to enable the tutorial? No, not really. This game saves your progress automatically. The icon below indicates that the game is being saved. Alright. Hey, look at that. It actually has a percentage for the loading screen. That's clever. It's Blacksad, of course. It's a dark opening. It's an LA Noire style game. Ah. And this, by the way, is based off of one of my favorite comic series back in the early days of the furry community. And by the way, folks, this is essentially a Telltale game style game. What would Frost look like in a straitjacket? Probably a little crazy.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is the damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
What kind of pictures are you looking for exactly?
You know which ones. Me and a lady. 2 days ago.
Ah, curious, are you? Plenty of things you could learn through
I'm gonna kill you!
Well, I didn't see the prompt to dodge that.
I'm gonna kill you! Give me the goddamn pictures!
It wasn't the first time I regretted hitting a guy like him. But at least I bought enough time to aim at his soft spots.
Bitch. Can you say beautiful real-world violence?
Oh, man. You broke my jaw.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life. Please.
First you try to kill me, then you beg for
Sure,
mercy.
the gun didn't work. So why not shed some tears?
I wasn't gonna use it, man. I've never shot a fly. And I'm no two-timer either. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny. What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
No deal.
You're only making things worse. You better leave before I lose it.
Look, partner, I've been asking about you. You're a good detective, but I know you've seen better days. You've had nothing but crappy cases lately, like this one. I'm offering you a way out. Money can go a long way, you know. You could try running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs. You know, start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family and save yourself.
I warned you.
Rejected bribe.
Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool. 3,
You son of a...
2,
Wait, man, don't shoot.
1.
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear to God you will.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts.
Well, damn. Just
First
as good
of all,
as the...
a swollen hand.
Ow.
That guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, an empty wallet. Business as usual. Third, the feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
He's a nice... You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
Yes,
Good God.
Jake's right, of course. That's me to a T. Please, have a seat.
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right? I brought you a client.
Kinda does, doesn't he, Scar? Gotta love the LA Noire style setup. And yeah, this so far does kind of follow the story of the original comic so far. So yay. Or correction, it doesn't so much follow the story, it seems to follow the pattern though. Also, I love this style of music. Well, yeah. Andy, like I was saying, it was based off of a comic
And
from
that's why we
the
need to
early
find him
2000s.
soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
Okay. Use navigate to different hotspots.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
Dunn died on Sunday evening.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago, right about the same time your father died.
Yes.
In short,
Same.
if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
It is.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all, your father took his life the same day his pupil disappeared. Sorry, but something just doesn't add up.
Damn it, John.
Same for
Will you
them.
take the case or not?
I will, but we're talking about Madison Square Garden. The stakes are high, which can only mean things will get ugly behind the scenes, not to mention pricey.
Yes, Mr. Blacksad. If you find Yale and he fights, I'll be able to pay you whatever you ask for.
Nice. Well, yay. Yeah, no, it just came out. Like I was saying, this is based off of a comic from the early 2000s. Very specifically, the first comic ever for this series came out in 2000, specifically November of 2000. Um, as for the game, it kind of cropped up nearly freaking a decade later. And so far, it's been getting some pretty interesting reviews. So, should be interesting. I will be trying not to talk during the cinematics and during dialogue as well. So I might be pretty quiet. When it's not a when it's not a vocal dialogue, oh no. It's getting a little laggy. There we go. But when it's not a dialogue area, I will still talk. Ooh, pretty. I should note this, by the way. This is set in the 1950s.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point.
Bobby Vale's address.
That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, she works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
Yeah. Alright, here Okay, so the dead zones are...
I better leave these two alone.
So the dead zones are calibrated right for this controller, which is a good thing.
Is that done? Wow.
Damn. Nice looking guy. Sax player, not after my own heart. I don't know. I don't know why, but I've always liked the saxophone. Good lord. Winning isn't everything, but but wanting to win is. The hell of a message. Okay, so nothing visibly on that wall. I do tend
I
to
once
wander
shredded
around
a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
Gives you an idea of the main character.
On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
Yep. Who the footprints at the gym belong to? That thing's sturdy. That thing is sturdy. That should not have... Nothing should have fallen off of that. If you want to box, train. If you want to win, train harder. Um... How many game controllers do I own? Are we including the broken ones, or... You're good at making excuses, difficult to excel at anything else. That's kind of a thing. If we're talking about all of the game controllers I have across all platforms, and including the broken ones, I think somewhere around like 15. No pain, no gain. No guts, no glory. God damn, a boxing ticket to a boxing match there's only $5. Are you fucking kidding me? Not gonna try leaving yet. The harder you train, the luckier you get. Damn, Hide. Not something I could personally do. Wait. Oof. I know I'm missing something. I tried to check out the footprints. Oh god.
Someone should weld the iron bar on those panels. Someone should weld the iron bar on those panels.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait. 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 It's going pretty well. If the game doesn't freeze up. The game froze. That will happen on occasions, sadly. It is an issue with newer games, I guess. Not all the bugs are fully pulled out. And yeah, I do very much encourage people to sit and talk in the chat. It's one of the reasons why I don't make the chat disappear on the screen, is so people can sit and react and see the reactions and conversations. Also, hello, Volt. Or Vulcanax. By the way, the intro music is a little loud. There we go. Let's continue from where we left off. And hopefully that doesn't happen again. Telltale games have a bad habit sometimes of crashing, and that's kind of what these are, is a Telltale style game. So, that's a thing. Let's see how far it threw me back. Probably shouldn't be too far, because these games save relatively often. They actually do that so you can't go back and save scum out of things. Yep, there we are. And there we are.
Someone should weld the iron bar on those panels.
Mortal Kombat 11. I actually stopped playing fighting games when I kind of got a little too bored with them back in the day. Then again, I've also never been really that great at them, so... Okay. Oh, this is a thing I haven't seen before. Who the footprints at the gym belong to? Oh, cool. Okay, so there is no way to run. So this is going to be a little bit of a slower game, apparently. I should come back down here and check out those... Or I should check out the paint. See if I can find out who the freaking footprints belong to. Because apparently there are footprints over here, and I just didn't see them. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna see... I wish I could get up into the freaking thing up here. Like, I wish I could get up there and investigate. There we go. New card. During investigation, you'll find half of a famed sports card. Keep in mind that you, not Blacksad, who find these cards, and the collection is not relevant to the storyline. Leave no stone unturned. Cards could be hidden anywhere. Alright. So, that was a, what's it called? Oh, hey. Another piece of a sports card. Yeah, that thing is sturdy as shit. So what knocked down the paint? Uh...
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
Not yet. A good detective knows never to leave the scene.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it, not sure what to make of the outcome.
Okay. Racism is a thing. Didn't expect to see it in an LA Noire style game. Not! Sorry, no, I was actually half expecting to see something like that in this already. I know the storyline, I know how weird it gets. And how messed up it can get. Hey, I got a full card. Writing is the key to... What the fuck? There we go.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but... I don't
He
know
would've-
why. Something just doesn't add up.
He would have had to jump to get himself in that noose. He would have had to jump. You were not... this guy was not tall enough to fucking see. This guy was not tall enough to get his own face near the noose. The dude who hung himself would have had to jump. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason they don't cut the thing down is because when there's an investigation still open on it, they technically can't cut it down. Okay, let's go into brain mode. You know there's gonna be a lot of big brain mode fucking things in this. Something fishy about Dunn's suicide. No. Wait. No. All questions, no answers yet.
I better leave these two alone.
Fuck.
Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17. I remember that fight, back when Jake was coming up the ranks.
Jake, young talent in boxing. Okay. So, let's go back in and then head... Or, not back in, but... Let's go over here real quick. See what this door leads to. If anything. Whoa. Rhinoceros wife.
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband...
Yes, Mrs. Colbert. I'm afraid you were right to hire me.
Oh, that filthy good for nothing! I'm gonna rip his horn out!
Well.
Smirnoff.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad, is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself, end of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Joe Dunn's daughter hired me.
But I still don't get it. Any signs of foul play?
It's just a hunch, but I need to follow up on it.
All right then, do your thing.
So, are you going to help me?
I wish I could, John. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have anything useful to share. And it seems like you don't either. But if you do find something, give me a call.
Yeah, Freeman, that is a thing.
We've been friends for a long time.
And you think this is what two friends talk about on the phone? Good to hear from you, John. Take care.
What's weekly?
Weekly speaking, the legend of what's news.
Hey, Weekly, this is...
John, did you get my pictures?
Yes, and...
That rhinoceros has one big horn, huh? And the girl, hot damn! You want me to find out her name? Please, pretty please.
No, Weekly. Look. The rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy. Good job, Blacksad.
Your boy Blacksad didn't take the money.
What?
Listen, Weekly.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the right thing to do. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's just change the subject. Hey, I heard something weird's going on at this gym. What was the name? Dunn's Gym. Didn't you have a pal down there? Can I
Yep.
talk to him? I heard a woman's running it now. A boxing gym. Now, that's what I call news.
Actually, I'm working on a case for the gym owner. I'll see what I can do, okay? I'll call you.
Thanks, pal. You just made my day.
Well, time to see where this door over here leads. Unless there's something in here. There's still some shit to look at. Oh. Hi, man.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning to you.
John Blacksad, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Were you here on Sunday
I'm
afternoon?
gonna ask him if he's
Yes,
seen anything
indeed,
flying.
kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, there is indeed. Move. You're blocking my view of this wonderful sunset. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right.
Something to eat, huh? Yep, goddamn it.
Who are you? Oh, yeah. You bring my lunch? You cat.
All right. I'm on it. I'll be right back.
Oh, fucking hell. And this is where controls get wonky a little bit. Discourse of inequality. And a spring hold. Is the cat wearing a mask? No, that's his face. This game is called Blacksad. It's a LA Noire style game based off of a what's it called? A comic series and novella series with the same name. I really wish there was a sprint function. Because otherwise, this is going to be a pretty slow game. It actually plays kind of like L.A. Noire does, though. You know what? I thought there was a question to ask this guy what kind of food he
Hi,
wants.
Time to enjoy my dinner at last. Ooh, my darling wife. Where's my darling wife? Oh, nope, she's dead.
do you want anything in particular?
Not in particular. Just something that fits in my mouth. Anything with cheese. Yeah, cheese. Lots of cheese.
So, maybe pizza. Well, there's another card.
I might just be the last person in New York without a TV. Who needs one anyway?
Hey, Shelby. Huh. Also, hey, Zondo. As for Dauntless, do keep in mind that game can be a little bit annoying at times, but it's usually a pretty fun game. So. Go to the law office and get my lockpicks. Joe Dunn's boxing gym. Shelby, you have Oreos. All I can say to that is nom Oreos. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to get Oreos, so I'm probably going to go grab me some after the live stream. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group. I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
Hey, Otter bought a game, apparently. I actually really like the Mega Stuffed ones, specifically the freaking birthday cake flavor ones.
Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnoff brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no cop should ever be paid for. Police Commissioner Smirnoff smoked that cigarette. Judging by the way he put it out, he was pretty nervous.
No. Police Commissioner looks like he's a adorable doggo. Oh, L.A. Noire. It's a really fucking amazing game. It's an older game, but it's a really amazing game.
Yep, that's where I left my lockpicks. What if the only thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't let you move on? The past is a worm, a big fat worm, inching towards the present, swallowing everything in its path. You can't really call yourself a detective if you're a teetotaler, but that's not what that bottle is for. The truth? I used tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked them down during the fight. Bookkeeping is not my strong suit. I'm good with expenses. It's the income I don't get. Sometimes I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays. A visiting friend once told me that New York City smells like a giant bonfire. I'd say the smell is rubbed off on me.
A little bit. So, cigarette company billboard and smokestack.
The past is a worm.
Oh, that's fucked up.
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery culture, distant cousin?
Let's see. There they are. Really, man? You ain't that bad of a freaking dude, seriously? You were in the damn military. You can't grab your shit.
Most detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellows won't backfire.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
Hey, I'm just doing my job. Next stop, Bobby Yale's place.
All right. Just try to be a bit more communicative. You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
Okay.
Good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. I didn't know they
I
were
wonder if
gonna
that
put
rhino
something
would
like
ever have the
that in a
nerve to
video game.
use it.
Well, that was a hell of a picture to have in a video game. Is there anything else I've forgotten to look at? By the way, that was a bear ass. Rhino ass. Oh, wrong button.
Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All
Well,
hell
yeah,
was about
Andy,
to
it
break
was
loose.
somebody getting rammed by a rhino. Hey, Rainbow. You just missed a cat getting rammed by a rhino. They just wanted to get a little under the skin, you know? Oh. Again, sorry by the way about that, guys. I didn't think that was gonna be in the goddamn. I didn't know that was gonna be in the goddamn game.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait.
Hey, wonder who that doggo is. He looks cute.
Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail. But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not seem like it, but... Okay,
well,
who am I
I'm
kidding?
dead. Let's retry that.
When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude to them.
Well, well, well. Long time no see. You actually did it. You ruined my life. But trust me, you'll pay for this, now that my partner is asleep.
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert. Now.
Well, that's
How
the
about
thing.
this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
Didn't we just witness your lack of aim?
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
I see the icon of each cat sense, hearing, sight, and smell. A counter will show the number of stimuli that can be perceived in that particular moment. Help bar in the lower part of the screen shows related controls and their functions.
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Hold on. that's how to do it.
It should start to swell any moment now.
There's that.
It should start to swell any moment now.
Okay, now what's the other thing I have to find? There we go.
A shamrock? Is he Irish?
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary. If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Damn.
Wrong answer.
But I was wrong.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm a private eye. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives. One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Weren't you gonna hit me? I'm still waiting for the blows.
Happy? Seriously. What the hell are you doing here?
Glad to help you practice your club skills. You need it.
Yeah, I love honing my skills.
Okay, this is kind of funny.
Alrighty. Let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
I swear I'm a detective.
I swear I'm a detective.
And I swear, I hate detectives. Seriously, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm getting the shit beaten out of me.
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. All right then, he's all yours. All right. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
Wrong answer.
You'll be sorry for what you did to me, pal.
Yeah, not really.
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
Damn. Also, goddamn, Freeman, you need to be careful. The voice acting is a little bit off in this game, yeah, but still. I mean, it's meant to be cheesy LA Noir style movie, so. Or not movie, but game, so. That's a thing. Ooh woo. Hello, Veer.
Thanks, pal.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be. You'd better ask the cleaning lady. She found the body. It should be her shift down at Sam's Diner. The place is close by. Take the main door and follow the street. Just wait till you see her. You're in for a treat, my friend.
Damn. Let's see. Joe Dunn.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Saxophone player.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
Let's see. Racial
Dunn
issues.
wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not everyone liked that, hmm?
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard...
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby.
Well, I've just got.
But
a
she
message
sure
from
has
Xbox
grown,
Live.
if you get my drift.
I'll have to check that out later.
I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
This guy just wants to get his dick wet.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Well, yeah. The voice acting on these games are never really that great, by the way.
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever since.
If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big
yeah.
career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
No, more than likely they didn't.
I better let you get back to your drills.
Didn't
All right.
sync the audio proper. All right, time to pick a lock. Hole. And other poems. Abram Greenberg. His locker is full of surprises. Chest expander. I know where I've seen that. Someone was using it as a tension lock. It's about time I go down to the diner, get something with some cheese, and talk to the idiot with the lock. Or with the chest expander, rather. Wait. This is the unexpected death of Joseph Dunn. The private service as for family will be held at the St. Fergus Church on Friday at 6 p.m.
Mary Purnell, the person who found Dunn's body, works a block away from the gym. I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk! You looking for trouble, moron?
you better watch it.
Go to hell, man! You better not show your face around here!
My New Year's was pretty interesting, but a little weird, I guess. I mean, we did do a live stream for the ball drop equivalent. Aside from that, it's been pretty interesting. We actually had the first episode of Life with Frost drop on literally midnight for the new year. And that seems to have gotten quite a bit of attention. Whew. I think nearly 100 views now. Somewhere between 70 and 100, I think. Scar. Oh. I haven't even got past the first case and you're already sitting there just, I need this game. It is an interesting one
And
for all
there you
the
go.
little faults.
We'll
that
miss you at
can
Sam's
find, but-
Diner. Come back soon. Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
Blacksad, Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about
Hello,
Joe
welcome,
Dunn.
Max. Welcome back.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
Please, I need to find Bobby Yale as soon as possible. And I think you can help me.
All right.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
Hardly knows Sonia.
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn.
Actually, you know what? Go back a little.
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that. How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, this is actually getting to be an interesting little case, too.
Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
I wouldn't quit if I were you.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn. How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
So Joey had a spot, huh?
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it would be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide.
See, one of the things I kind of used to like about the Blacksad series is almost all the artwork kind of makes them look more human than animal, but at the same time you can tell from what kind of animal they are, what kind of person they are. You'll find that a lot of their mannerisms, a lot of people's mannerisms in this game are very much tailored to their state of mind, or their state of mind is tailored kind of towards the species they are. And it can come off a little racist, but at the same time, it also kind of, I don't know, it gives you kind of a weird throw when somebody doesn't, doesn't quite hit the stereotype you would expect them to. A good example of the person that hits the proper stereotypes is the rhino. Since rhinos are stereotypically these quick to rile up, quick to panic, and very, very dangerous animals, it kind of makes sense that the rhino character is a bit of an idiot who's really quick to rile and willing to kill people. Well, there's quite a few psychological games out there. It depends, do you want a psychological thriller or do you want something kind of like this?
I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
Yeah.
Can I have a hamburger, please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
Cheese.
I think I'll get the cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm. You want fries? A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay. Is that for here or to go, then?
To go, please.
One cheeseburger to go, Sam.
Okay.
Okay.
Smells like cinnamon. No, cinnamon and burgers. They look puffy and tired. Sleepless nights, hectic days, or has she been crying? Perhaps all of the above.
Wait.
Her handwriting is nice and neat.
That wasn't all the things that I had been able to see there, was it? Weird. You want both, huh? Well, psychological thriller and sort of a mental game, you'd probably want to look into a game called either Fahrenheit or I believe in the US it's called Indigo Prophecy.
Your burger is ready.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears. Thank you very much for remembering the cheese, by the way.
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Second person?
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man, just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
staying at the Million-Star Hotel, for God's sake.
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. Then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
Looks like someone used it as a punching ball. I wonder what it's like to be blind. Would I cope? Could he have been a train conductor? Blind and legless. How does he get by? Looks like someone used it as a punching ball. Where did you get that paint can?
In the trash can in the back. I found it right after the comings and goings. I wanted to see what those people were leaving behind.
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh, the thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash, back there. A paint can and a thingamajig with springs. What a night!
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey,
Yeah,
you got
poor
great
goat.
vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a goat.
There's gotta be something else I can fucking pick up on here.
Blind and legless. How does he get by? Could he have been a train conductor? That's all for now. Thanks.
Feels like I missed something horrible. Okay, let's get cerebral for a second. And yeah, no, that would be a really shitty thing to have happen. go. There's a deduction.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale.
No. Well, damn. This game is a bit weird, but... Oh. Well, I've got the ability to pick a couple more locks, so let's check what... Whoa.
The proud South.
The fuck? Mr. Tucker, amateur boxer.
Bastards.
God damn it. You know what? I should probably have read that out loud.
Smells like paint. Of course.
Okay. A little bit. The stained towel in Arthur Tucker's locker. Oh.
Arthur Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
Huh. Racial issues.
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Hmm.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
That's kind of fucked up. Let's head up here real quick. See if we can go talk to the idiots in the office.
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Well, this
Now,
is weird.
who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly.
Oh god, it's weekly.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
Weekly the Weasel.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Weekly the Weasel. Fuck hell. No, Weekly the Weasel was the nickname for the character when I actually read the Blacksad comic. He acted more like a weasel than anything else.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
I don't think Dunn killed himself.
What? Do you have a suspect? Any leads?
No, it's just a hunch. Although... I haven't identified the murderer just yet. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, the bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Walrus. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
Hey, he might have a motive, right? He might know something about Dunn's death, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. Plus, any information found on Cassidy could be useful. You never know. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion?
Suggestion.
Yeah, you might be right about Cassidy. But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem is, I already got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky man, John Blacksad.
I don't follow.
You just found the thorough detective you need.
Oh, of course. What a great idea. How did I not think of you?
Hey, don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not,
Bye-bye, Cassidy.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Great. That's settled then.
So I've always loved the interplay between the characters in this particular series. Fucking Weekly's annoying as shit, but at least he's a decent dude. Well, Freeman, like I've been saying, you could check out the old Blacksad comics. There used to be a comic strip for Dick Tracy too, or not a comic strip, but there used to be comic strips for him. Wasn't that great though? This game has a couple bugs in it that need to be dealt with, apparently.
So, was there really someone on the roof?
Just a friend
There
of mine.
was, but it was just a friend of mine.
Oh, so now your friends are spying on me.
Look, I had nothing to do with it. I even got him to stop.
Sure you did.
Alright.
Nice and steady heartbeat. Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
Ah. What was the walrus
I
Cassie
saw you
doing here?
arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
You remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Well, yay, nums.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
I believe it is. Give me a sec. I can actually see about getting a set of copies, or not set of copies, but and see about putting the links to some of the Blacksad comics in the Discord a little later.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Wrong password. Well, I found another one. Another card, that is.
A happy family?
I think I know whose birthday it is. I just need to go find out what her birthday is. Yeah, it's a hearth. Woof. Whoa. Something I missed?
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know, I...
Cotton nudes. Oh, cool.
What's
Noodles
wrong?
are always fun to nom.
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Had it been stolen?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Of course.
Well, that was a thing. Let's see what deductions we can make. Let's see. No. Wait. There we go.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
New deduction. Where is it? There we go. We're getting somewhere.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
That was where my brain was heading, heading anyways. Wait. They allow new deductions? What? Oh, right. I don't have to go talk to her. I don't have to go talk to her. Dunn had a Rolodex with all of his employees' information on it. I can check her birthday.
Yes?
Well, that was the audio.
I need to search your office.
Go on.
Oops.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a dick, but oh well.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day. I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
I don't know.
A few bucks. Just petty cash.
Business insurance policy. What's this? Last will and testament of Joseph R. Dunn.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this.
Joseph Dunn's will.
Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
When was it signed?
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
This is looking a little shitty.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
Woof.
That's exactly
Thanks,
what I'm
everybody.
reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and, the thing is, well, he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
I'm pretty sure he saw the,
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
Nope. Well,
No.
let me talk to her again.
Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Alright, so I could check this right here. Oh, that was a Hall of Fame.
Dunn's room had quite a view.
Alright. Yeah, she is. The fact that she pulled that woman's information. I wouldn't be surprised if something weird happens. However, folks, this is actually where we're going to probably end up having to leave off. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. And if you're really getting into this game like I am, definitely be here on Monday when we continue to, follow this case. But for now, everybody, this is Kitthesoulless signing off. So until next time, bye-bye. And, sorry if you guys were just getting into it when we had to end, but we will definitely be continuing this Monday. Ta-ta, everybody, and I will see you guys on Discord in just a minute if you'd like